A massive cell service outage knocked out phones of thousands of people yesterday, and officials are still trying to find out exactly what happened here. Many AT&T customers were extremely upset. Why? Because they were unable to make calls or access their data, and it had a ripple effect on the first responders. Now, AT&T has apologized to customers. They say that it was a glitch in the software. Senior business and technology correspondent, that's Gayle King, has more on this story.
Tens of thousands of Americans discovered their cell phones on Thursday were basically useless.
I see an SOS. Now I can't even use my GPS, my music, call my wife, tell her where I'm going to be.
From Chicago to Dallas and Boston to Los Angeles, more than 74,000 users on the nation's largest wireless carrier reported widespread problems.
The more I tried to access my phone, the less I actually was able to do with it. Nobody had any communication this morning.
Later in the day, AT&T issued an apology to customers and said service had been fully restored. Nearly 3/4 of U.S. adults live in households without a landline, so losing cell service in a natural disaster, for example, can cripple communications. The outage inundated emergency call centers with people dialing them up to test their phones. Massachusetts State Police posting that many 911 centers were flooded with these calls. And in San Francisco,
please don't call 911 to verify if your phone works if you don't have an emergency.
The FBI is in contact with AT&T, and the FCC says it's actively investigating. But the National Security Council says there's no reason to think that this was a cybersecurity incident.
Does this incident worry you about the future?
I always worry about our dependency on technology. I think it's also a good wake-up call and just a reminder that we can't depend 100% all the time on the technology that we depend on 100% of the time.
So the good news here is AT&T says the outage was caused from a glitch from a software update, not a cyber attack. The company called it an incorrect process that was used as we were expanding our network. Now, if you're stuck without cell service in an emergency, experts recommend you want to find a Wi-Fi connection to place a call. Use that emergency text function or call function on your phone, and always have a communications plan in place with your neighbors and your community members. Yeah. Guys.
And importantly, your wife as well. You got to check in a timely fashion.
Always.
Find that Wi-Fi. Gayle King, thank you very much. Appreciate that coverage.